What is up, planet Earth and beyond? It's me, JJ here, and I'm coming at you with my finale of the Exoforce Sentai Fortress MOC that I have been working on for the past few months. Unfortunately, I did not get to fully complete it in the design that I had hoped, but I have decided to go ahead and end the video here. So we are going to take an in-depth look here as we get to filming. So let's get started, shall we? Over here on our larger bridge, we have Ryu taking on Mecha 1, and just really excited with how these two turned out. Really love Mecha 1's giant suit here with his brain cavity and whatnot. And we have several iron drones flanking him. We also have Ryu and his pilot in his upgraded mobile defense tank. I was really proud of how this turned out. And as we go through the large garage door here, we have Ryu's bay here to work on the mobile defense unit. Bunch of lights, what have you. This was supposed to light up, but it's not, and I don't know why. So we're just gonna keep going. Over here we have our construction crew still working on the base because mine isn't finished. So I thought that was a nice little gag to just have it finished building here. Really pleased with how this turned out. Really disappointed that I couldn't figure out a better way to create that cone shape that I was really hoping for. This one's not as bad. I'll give you a more in-depth view on that here in a minute, but just really disappointed on this side. I really did like the added details here, just trying to get some texture in and whatnot. There's the view from that side. And here we have this side of the build, and I'm really impressed with how this side turned out. I don't love the pieces I used here. I need to rethink that if I build it again to get it more cylindrical, but you know, for what I did and how this came out, this definitely turned out a lot better than the other sides. And I really like this part of the building. I think this is actually one of the best looking parts of the building. Yeah, I just took a bunch of windows and set those on there. And yeah, then we got these guys coming up. And I really wanted to build the giant crawler that came in the Exoforce sets, but I just haven't made the time or had the space yet. So at some point I might attack that, but for now I just made some smaller ones, and I was really proud of these and the way this looks. So, and here on the main bridge in front of the fortress engines, we have Hikaru and Takashi taking on some iron drones. We've got my Sonic Phantom MOC here, which leads on into the city, and this waterfall here. The rocks, unfortunately, did not go as high as I was really hoping. Unfortunately, I misjudged how many rocks I had and spent way too many on the back. Unfortunately, all of my beautiful rock texture and structure pieces went into the back, leaving me not enough to actually create a mountain going up and back. So should I undertake this again, which I'm hoping to at some point in the future, redo this and redo it better. There's a lot I learned from this MOC, such as there is a significant amount of orange pieces that you need. I ordered orange pieces by the thousands and still ran out. And so, unfortunately, it was a much larger build than I anticipated. It was never meant to be this large. The original footprint, which I'll put on the screen here, was about a quarter of this size. It just kept getting bigger and bigger, and I kind of bit off way more than I could chew. But I'm going to go ahead and dismantle some things here in a minute to show you individual parts, but I just wanted to showcase the whole thing for a minute here. We're going to go ahead and come over this side. And here's the main structure. This one looks so much more complete with the mech bays inside. We've got Master Kaiken and just some random figures that I made to kind of fill out the station a little bit here. The mech bays, we had some support pillars that I went ahead and added since the last update. And so I'm really pleased with how this looks. As you go down here, you can kind of see that it starts off very similar to the image shown. And then I kind of, as I went up, kind of created my own thing simply because of parts and time and life. Again, so much credit goes to my wife for her input in helping me redesign this water. It looks really beautiful, and that's all thanks to her. This is going to be kind of awkward to film, but I did make the doors to be able to open. That was a question some people asked me about my last update when I included the doors. And so if you come around here, there's these pins. It's kind of awkward to do by filming. But if you pull the pins, the doors do open, allowing full entrance into the base. It's really difficult. I have a really awkward tabling position here, but that's what it looks like with the doors open. You can kind of see into the base here, and you can kind of just get a little look at Master Kaiken and all the things going around in there. So this is the area that I think looks one of the best, is this entrance look here with the massive blasters on the sides and all of the sticker work that I was able to incorporate in to really just give it that worn look. The different flags, and I don't know, I was really pleased with this, and honestly I probably should have just stuck with this, but like I've said multiple times, I've learned a lot through making this video and through building this MOC, and it's going to take me a long time to undo it. If you're wondering about the pink bricks up here, my wife helpingly, lovingly added those. She said that they can be lights to warn of flying vehicles that the building is there. So that was her touch. I was able to add this blaster here, which is canon in the series. Usually we have one of the mechs flying around it, helping him fight with it. It does go up and down. You can take a blast at the drones down here and, you know, blow them up and stuff. Here's another image that I'm really proud of. I went ahead and separated it from the main build to kind of give you some better lighting and imagery in here. I wanted to look straight out of the video that introduced Exoforce, and I was really proud of the different colors and shapes I was able to get here and the different techniques and whatnot. So this is another one of the areas that I was really proud to be able to build and have it to look like at this scale. And here is that view turned around, and I kind of just went ahead and threw in all of the figures that I kind of made for this. We got all the Exoforce heroes. That was Master Kaiken, his daughter or niece, I can't remember. But yeah, really pleased with how this looks as well. And that's gonna wrap up the video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this. The fun part begins of dismantling all of this and getting to use all of these pieces that I have been desperately missing in other MOCs. So looking forward to future MOCs, and I'm gonna try with all of my might and soul to not do big mocks for the next little bit and try to make about 1 mock a month. It's going to be my new goal for 2026, just so that, you know, I'm making more mocks and spending less and utilizing pieces more efficiently. But with that, thanks so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please hit the like button. Please hit subscribe. I'm going to be continuing to do different builds. As I've said before in several other disclaimer videos, I will not be staying with one theme. This is not an Exoforce channel. It's not a Star Wars channel. It's not a Dreams channel. This is what I want to build when I want to build it channel. So with that, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.